Welcome back to Feathers and Light. Today we're doing a reading for Taurus for the end of February. This is roughly from sort of the 20th, 21st of Feb till the 28th. However, whenever you come across this video is when it's right for you. Spirit, we're looking for guidance and messages for Taurus. Messages for Taurus. Compromise. Well, we all know what compromise is about. A little bit of give, a little bit of take. It's finding somewhere to meet in the middle. Working together. It's a lot of teamwork that goes into compromise, whether it's with another person or work within yourself, because even though we are one person, we still have to work within ourselves, even to find compromise for situations. Oh, we're having things thrown out at us. So experience, or experiencing, I should say, and beyond illusion. So Taurus, I'm feeling that you're experiencing something at the moment that has created some sort of conflict for you and your standards, your morals, what you believe in. So if we look at the compromise card, both of their faces are sort of mimicking what generally happens before we reach a compromise, which is this unsatisfied, disgruntled, unsure what to do. And you notice there's a lot of green around, which is, you know, commonly seen as an envy color. However, I don't think there's envy involved. So really, you're experiencing something at the moment, or perhaps just gone, that has a lot of light behind it. So it has potential to be really positive. However, you are experiencing some sort of conflict that's making it difficult for you to embrace this. The lady in that card is, well, I'm assuming it's a lady, but the person in that card has very calm features. I like that the light's coming from behind, because really that's symbolizing that there is light. It's behind you, it's supporting you, and whatever you're experiencing has potential to be extremely positive. Then we've got beyond illusion. So perhaps we need to look back within ourselves, which is what I was saying before. It may not be that you're needing a compromise with someone else. It may actually be yourself. Because if you're looking within yourself, we close our eyes, we center ourselves, we reconnect really back to who we are. Perhaps we might need to compromise on what we thought we wanted, what we thought we needed. One more card, please, Spirit, for Taurus. End of Feb. Oh, there we go. Thank you. All I had to do was ask politely. And we've got exhaustion. So this is making you tired. You are getting exhausted. We need to find a way for you to go back into yourself, look beyond the illusion of what you think is happening, so you don't continue on the year feeling like this. There's so much going on. It's overwhelming. You can see that it's a very busy card. You're feeling very overwhelmed. You're experiencing this overwhelmed feeling and this exhaustion in a big way, but it is backed behind light and positivity. So you maybe need to look beyond the illusion of the exhaustion, what's causing this overwhelming feeling. It could be an abundance of work that you can't keep up with. It could be family. It could be a relationship that you feel is not working. There's not enough compromise or something. Oh, we've got an extra card. Please extend this existence. You exist. Yes, you do. You exist beyond this exhaustion you're feeling. You exist in this massive world that we have and this idea that we have to be perfect. You exist, and you can't succumb to the complete exhaustion because you feel there's some compromise that's not being met. If you delve into your own being, into what you need, perhaps you might need to compromise a little bit as well. You'll come back around full circle to this calm existence. See the calmness in this card. It is a very strong experience though, because I'm feeling this is a really strong experience. That's a very strong card. Strong colours, strong feeling. I do like that she's calm though. And we're going to draw on the angel cards. These are beautiful Saint and Angel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. They have lovely illustrations, and when connected with spirit, you can get some very straightforward meanings. These are just for Taurus spirit. Messages for Taurus. Emotions. Well, this ties in very strongly with having a very strong experience, having to look beyond what we think is happening and search within ourselves, go to that centered place, and compromising. And there's a lot of emotions that perhaps could be triggering your exhaustion, because it is exhausting to be feeling things so strongly, to be experiencing something and feeling like you're butting heads and needing a compromise. Blessings of abundance. So there is so much positive, which is the light behind this experience card. There is blessings. Look at all the beautiful fruits that she's holding. She's gazing down. She's got her beautiful wings. There is an abundance of blessings if you look for it. Going back into yourself. There's an illusion that something is exhausting you and there is no compromise being met. You need to look within yourself to have your calm existence, because Spirit is saying there is a lot of abundance there of blessings. It's a lot of moody emotions as well. Saint Dauphinia is projecting emotions that are pretty big. Perhaps you need to work through those. Thank you. And you found it. Wow, this has come up in a couple of readings. Gemini had the same, and we've got another one, a surprise one. Oh, the inner child. You have an inner child that is really coming through strong. That was an extra card that Spirits decided we need to see. So, you found out St. Anthony. If you work hard enough on yourself, perhaps spiritually, perhaps emotionally, perhaps it's actually physical hard work within your job, you will find the meaning, you'll find the answer, you will find what you need. You need to be reassured you are surrounded by an abundance of blessings, and you've got an inner child that is so happy, so peaceful. And there's a guardian angel, it says guardian angel, so these guardian angel cards usually come up when there's something behind the scenes, spirit realm supporting you that you may not be able to see, but it's there. So these strong emotions and this compromise that needs to be found between yourself and someone else, or if you're a cross watcher, the other person and yourself, or perhaps it is yourself. It's possible. If you look within, you get beyond the illusions, you look beyond what you think is happening, and you actually experience it fully without having a facade up that's alluding to something different. You can find a compromise. And the child and existence, your inner child and the existence, the calm looking card of existence. Number one is a new beginning. So if you can work through whatever's going on that's causing this intense exhaustion, that you're feeling so overwhelmed and not sure how to go on with this, if you can look in yourself, work through this, you have a potential for a new beginning. You have a potential to feel a complete centered existence, and your child, your inner child within you, is already happy, it's already content. So it's the adult version of you that's really struggling. You need to start listening to yourself and perhaps looking beyond what you think is going on and perhaps make some compromises. This is a very, oh, thank you, Spirit. Ten of Earth. This is a very emotion-filled reading, this one. I feel heavy. So I feel like there's something very heavy in my chest. So you're carrying around, which is real symbolism for myself of emotions. You really are carrying around something. You need to let it go because this inner child is waiting to come out. The guardian angels are watching over, trying to help you. You need to delve into yourself, allow yourself to get a new beginning and have this existence without this complete exhaustion that you're currently feeling from this situation. Look at that beautiful child playing music, happy, bright, lovely creek of water behind them. There is so much there for you. And the child is right on top of blessings. Could also be that there is a younger person, not specifically a child, but a younger person in your life that will help you reach this compromise, will help you delve into yourself, to look beyond what you're seeing on the surface. There's a real calmness with Beyond Delusions. Ten of Earth, the Fool, and Queen of Air. These are beautiful cards. These are the Good Tarot cards from Colette Baron. Just stunning. Ten of Earth. So look, there's a lot going on. There's a lot here. There's a lot to look at. There's a lot to think about, really. She's looking off. She's thinking about what's going on. She has this beautiful wolf in front of her that is protecting her. It's sitting in front of her as a protector, but she is within herself strong enough. So I'm seeing that you're strong enough to get through this. There is a lot here for you to look at. So there's a lot of options. There's a lot of things that perhaps you need to look in yourself to work out how you're feeling about this and what you can change within yourself. Then we've got the Queen of Air. We've also got the Fool. So the Fool is a very pretty card. Queen of Air, she has this strength about her. But she is strong. She has a very strong sort of card to pull out. It's very much about having clarity and setting boundaries that are healthy. It's feeling good about yourself and having a really strong self-esteem, being very shrewd in your decisions. So making decisions that are very clear and they communicate very well with your sense of who you are. This is also about being organized. You need to be organized. So whatever's going on that's causing, oh, sorry guys, bumping the camera. Whatever's going on that's causing all this exhaustion, a sense of organization is going to help you. You need to be very clear on what you need, very clear on what you want, and have a good idea about what path you need to take. Maybe you need to sit down, maybe you need to have a day to yourself, sit down and plan it out. Sometimes it does help to write things down, even if they're about emotions. Your intentions that you have regarding whatever issue is going on at the end of this month, they need to align with what you understand about yourself as well. You can't let false truths like this Beyond Illusions, there's false truths happening, things that you believe might be real but actually are not. You need to look beyond that in order to align what you need and what's going to happen so that it works seamlessly for you. And it's not this mishmash of feelings, of experiences, of compromises not being met either by yourself or by somebody else. It has to be a very clear path. And it's interesting that that organization is right above your emotions, because emotions can be messy and disorganized. So if we look at it from that perspective, perhaps we need to be more mindful in the way we're looking at our emotions, not just getting caught up in them. Lastly, you've got the Fool card, which is a zero card, Taurus. This is not about being a fool in any way. This is about having a very spiritual approach to anything that's happening. Sometimes it seems like it's not practical to hone in on your spiritual approach. However, this is signifying that you need to take a risk and trust with faith what you're feeling and that anything is possible. It's a lot about learning as well. So even though it seems a little bit silly sometimes to go, oh, well, you know, I'm going to call on spirit and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, and it's not practical within, you know, you can't see it, it's not tangible. Sometimes it's what you need. So it's a little bit contradictory because you've got the Queen of Air telling you to get organised, be strong and be really clear. Then you've got the Fool saying you also need to tune into your spiritual guidance. You need to listen to your intuition. You need to take some risks, and perhaps your risks are about compromising, because if you're compromising what do you think you need as opposed to what actually you need for your life, it will feel like a risk. But there's potential here in your final drawing there. There's real potential for so much growth here. I do feel that you have got some heavy emotions and a lot of stuff happening. If it's related to work, you need to go into work clear-headed and be very, very articulate with what you need, making sure you don't overstep boundaries. If it's to do with love and relationships and life within the family, I think you need to still be very clear about what you need. However, don't trample on the joy and pureness of that inner child you have. Look beyond what you think is happening. Look at yourself and others and where compromise needs to be met, because it takes two people to compromise if another party is involved. If it's just around your own views, you need to fully experience that. And remember, blessings of abundance. You found it. So you're going to get it right. Take the risk. You're going to get it right. You just have to believe in yourself and be a little bit organized. That's actually a very good reading, guys. Everyone's got very complex, big readings this month, but that's a really good reading. So look after yourself, look within yourself, and remember that you're probably stronger than you think you are. Thank you, Taurus. Thanks for that. Come back and join us again next month.